Hello and welcome to Sean's Workshop. Today I'm going to be looking at this motherboard here. It's a Gigabyte Z370P D3. Brought it off eBay a while ago. I can't remember what's wrong with it. Stupidly I didn't write it down or anything, so I did switch it on and it restarts about 4 or 5 times, then boots into Windows, but it has crashed as well. So I'm trying it. So I haven't gone any farther because I thought maybe I should do a recording as I haven't done one for a while. I've put some different RAM in. I had some Corsair RAM, which I've actually what I've done with actually because I don't know if it's actually any good. I had some Corsair RAM and so I've now put in some different RAM which I know is good. Some Fury HyperX going in there now out of one of my kids' gaming PCs, don't tell them. So I've slotted that in. I want to strip this down and just see what could be causing it. It is doing a BIOS reset. Well, if I start it up and I'll show you what it does. Sorry about the camera quality. It's my other camera just croaked it on me, and that's all I've got at the moment. So let's boot this up. What's the betting it boots first time now? Are there any LEDs? Nope. Okay, that's one reboot. That's 2 reboots. So I don't. So 3 reboots. Oh no, it's not. And now we've got action. So will it boot into Windows now? Oh no, it stopped. And it's off again. And it's back up. And it's booting into Windows. And it's crashed. So a quick look. Process 1 initialization failed. I think that's oh, that's just the Windows. Could be with all the restarts, it's corrupted the attempting repairs. It's quite corrupted the drive, the Windows OS that I had on there. So if it does it again. Okay, now it's doing updates. Being typical. I'll let him finish these off because I don't want to mess with these. I need to test the BIOS battery. I need to test the BIOS battery and I might reflash the BIOS because we've had a few issues with it. So, yeah. Oh, there's the other RAM I was using. It's Corsair Vengeance RAM. I think I bought this off eBay, so it might have been a bit dodgy. That's why you should never buy. Yeah, I know. Okay. Time is wrong for a start. Let's have a quick look, see what's inside. We have got A100 CPU, so I don't need the graphics card in there. 8 gig of RAM. Okay. Don't know what this is doing. Let's give it a second. Sorry about the brightness of the... Yeah, so that's running. What I might do is... Before I do this though, I'm going to restart it. I'll take the graphics card out. I'm going to check the BIOS battery, reflash the BIOS, and then we will see where we are. I know it's not doing it now, but we did have multiple memory training. But I changed the RAM so that could explain the memory training. The time's wrong. Anyway, so I'm going to let it finish doing this extraction, then I'm going to turn it off, and then we'll do all those things. I know it's not the motherboard, but just for doing CCTV, I do want to get i5-8400 to go in there. Be running what, 3 cameras maximum, so it's probably a bit overkill, but it's I want something reliable. Okay, let's turn this off. Okay, so let's. So I think this graphics card's okay, but who knows? It's complaining about drivers, so let's take this out, plug you into there. Nothing falls. Okay. Tree. Okay, it should be 3.3. It's on auto, yes it is. So at this point I am testing the motherboard battery to check the voltage. The normal voltage, as I mentioned, is 3.3 volt, but it's saying here 0.6 volts, and for some reason I thought there was something wrong with my multimeter because I couldn't believe it was that low. But looking back now, it actually explains the power cycling, the memory, the re-memory training, the BIOS kept resetting. So I don't know why I didn't catch on to that, but that's why I keep playing with my multimeter because I just couldn't. I thought my multimeter was playing up, not that the reading was that low. We grab a different. Gotcha. God, that was hard. Right, here you go. Let's try this. Battery. Yeah, there you go, 3.3. And if I test this one, 0.05. It's flat. That's flat as anything. That is not going to be helping. Beautiful, 3.3. That's what we wanted. That was really flat. That's not going to help the situation. Okay, let's plug that in. I'm going to flash the BIOS, so let's plug, because we've had multiple restarts, dodgy. Don't think there was a flash BIOS one. Nope, it's not that young. That's that. Okay, let's switch back on. Let's switch you back to the switch you back to that. Okay. So BIOS reset. Right. Let's see if I can. Let's upload with defaults. Well, that's smart. Where can I flash the BIOS? Easy mode, quick flash, there we go. Update BIOS. Fast, intact. I want to do it intact. I assume fast just means he only does a bit of it, while the intact one does everything. As long as I don't have a crash or a power failure, it does it lovely. Right, okay, beautiful. If that's all it was, I'll be very happy, man. Let's go back. Oh, bad one. Two. Three. We've got a screen, but is it going to do another one? Okay, let's load optimize defaults. I don't want XMP enabled yet. Disabled, good. Okay, let's change the time. Button. 2:21, and we're in the UK, and it is 8:46. Oh, my watch is broken. 8:47. Beautiful. Right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna save that. Unplug the USB, and now let's. That's gone straight in. Is it going to boot up, or is it going to restart again? If all this was down to a dodgy battery, I would be really happy. Or maybe even corrupted. Why has that gone funny lighting again. Sorry about this. I need to get a decent camera. My other one. Configure. There we go. No AMD graphics installed. I know there's no AMD graphics installed because I haven't got AMD graphics right. Graphics card in there. What I'm gonna do? Oh, list. I don't like this new. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna. Because it's been restarted a few times. In a few moments, I'm just going to do a SFC scan now, see if there's any, because I don't want that to be a cause. Good. Okay, that's good. Okay. Prime 95. I'll leave this for about 10 minutes. Right, it's been testing for 10 minutes and no crashes, so I'm going to stop this. Leave it for a few minutes and then I'm going to run some further stress tests, but I think we've solved the problem there. I think it was the BIOS battery. I want to test my other RAM, see if that was part of the problem, do a mem test on it. But no, it was crashing and doing all sorts before this, so I'm happy that I'm happy. I'm just very happy. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again. Take care. Bye. Right. As you can see, I've just finished the test, and the RAM, the old RAM I had there originally, is passed. Hello. This is an update. After you saw the mem test, 86 tests finished as passed. All 4 tests went through, no issues whatsoever. But I did decide later on to do an OCC test. I wasn't recording for YouTube, and this is for my own personal device, so I thought I'd be fine doing that. Doing a CPU and RAM test using the old Corsair Vengeance RAM, the computer crashed after 23 minutes on an hour's test. I replaced the RAM with my Fury RAM that I showed you earlier, the HyperX. I did exactly the same test, the RAM and CPU test for your OCCT, and that ran for the 4 hour, no issues at all. So I think that's a real world situation where a memtest 86 test, boot in from a USB runs fine, but in Windows running an intense OCCT RAM test can show a proper RAM failure. I think memtest is really good, but I think you need to do both if you're testing RAM reliability. So that's something I've learnt and worth bearing in mind. Thank you.